Hi, so I'm Professor Zubair Jahangir, and in this video I will be sharing a study plan with you. This study plan is 100% effective, tried and tested over the years, and will guarantee that you clear your exams with flying colors. Now remember that the objective of this study plan is also that you study for 12 hours, okay, which eventually you will do. Since you're doing a professional course, you have to fall in love with the subject, and that ensures that you clear. So I have made a plan, and let me tell you how you should start. Normally a student or you would be thinking, how do I start, from where do I begin? So the very first thing before you get into the subjects and start getting the actual study plan, remember that the mindset is the key. Now what should be your mindset? Your mindset should be that I love the subject that I'm doing. I love the course that I'm doing. This is 100% what I want to do in life, and any negative elements you will have to remove it in your life. Once you do that, and with a lot of love for the subjects, you can begin. Now remember that if you want to live like a king, you have to be ready to work as a slave first. Okay, so these professional courses are tough, but once you clear it, life gets easy. You need to say no to every unnecessary element, person or thing in your life. That's called as focus, and once you focus completely on this thing, you will be successful. Now remember, again, you need to be self disciplined. That's success not only in your course but also in your life. With discipline, you will be able to achieve your goal of becoming a company secretary. Now, having said that, let's get into the study plan. Now, in this study plan, I have covered how you can cover one group in 2 months. So, let's say, for example, if you're giving group 1, okay, if you're giving group 1 in the very first month, right now, let's say if I'm giving group 1, I have given the combinations also which you should pick up and how you should study. The entire strategy should be to study a theory subject in the day and a practical subject in the evening. So when you're tired after studying the theory, then you pick up your practical subject and do it in the night. So in the first month, you should start with your company law. It's obviously you're becoming a company secretary. Company law is the most vast subject. You need to pick that up first. Along with that, you have to do a subject called as setting up. Now, company law and setting up have more or less common chapters, common topics, and overlapping content. So it's better they go hand in hand. So you should start it. Your major focus will be on company law, and setting up slowly you can start doing few chapters. Your objective is to finish half of setting up in the first month, and in the other half you will do it in the second month. Now the practical subject, you will do it for 2 hours in the night. So whichever practical subject is there in your group 1, you will pick it up and do it in the night every single day for 30 days. Saying this, you should finish this, the theory subject should be completed in 25 to 30 days. That is, in your first month you should be able to do company law, half of setting up, okay, half of setting up, and third, you should be able to complete your practical subject as well. In the next month, what you need to do, the balance theory subject, that is, you will do jurisprudence, you will take it up, and you will do half of setting up. Okay, now in a day, this will be done in the day, and the practical subject will be done 2 hours in the night. So with this, you will be able to finish your group 1 in 2 months. Now let's say if I'm giving group 2, how do I begin? So if you're giving group 2, your combination, the first subject that you should pick up is securities law. This you will do in the entire day, and you'll pick up the practical subject and do it in the night. Okay, then securities law, so your target to complete in the first month is full of securities law should be covered, and the practical subject should be covered. So again, 2 hours, 3 hours in the evening you have to dedicate it for your practical subject and complete it. Next is your second month. You will do the next theory chapter, that is your economic laws. In the next 30 days, you will complete your economic laws. Again, in the day you will be studying, in the night you will be doing your practical subject. So this is the bifurcation. This is the best combination that you can follow and do. With this, you will complete your theory in 2 months, your group 2 in 2 months. Now let's say if you're planning for both the groups. Now, if you're giving both the groups, then what will be your schedule? Now, obviously, you need to cover things faster, so you require more number of days. So this is the bare minimum that you would require. First 25 days, you can finish company law and the practical subject in the night. So the base will always be there, that in the day you will be doing your theory, and in the night you will be doing your practicals. In first 25 days, I expect you to complete your company law. Second, in the next you will do 25 days, you will do jurisprudence and you will start your setting up also. Company law is a whole and soul subject, that is why I'm not merging it with others. But in the next 25 days, you have to finish your jurisprudence and setting up. Both are very simple. Now remember, if you have completed company law well, setting up will be much faster. So these two you will be able to complete. Jurisprudence is also not that heavy. And remember, on an average, any subject has around less than 20 chapters. So you have a lot of days and time with you. And in the night, you will do your practical subjects. 25 days, again, economic laws and your practical subject. The next 25 days, you will give securities law and the practical subject. So if you are giving both groups, you will finish company law, jurisprudence setting up in the next 25 days, securities law in the next 25 days, and your economic laws in the next 25 days. So this will be your schedule. Practical subject will continuously be there. Now obviously, if you have more time, you can add it up in your revision, but this is a sufficient time to complete this. Now let me give you a tip. Okay, now you would be wondering, how do I complete? There are some things. Wait, you have to listen to this entire video till the end. Only then I can ensure that you will get an exemption. Your studying hours in the day should be 7 hours and in the evening should be 6 hours. So effectively 13 hours a day you should be studying. Now obviously, in the start, you don't have to get scared. Any professional student, as the exam comes close, their studies hours increases, and you should also ensure slowly you increase your studying hours. It should at least go in double digits. Now you must be wondering that finishing all this will be a very big task. I have a tip which you have to pay attention. That in every subject you will have, let's say, 18 to 20 chapters. Your setting up has 20 chapters, jurisprudence has approximately 18, company law has approximately 19, 16, 19. So all of this completing in 25 days, 30 days, one subject is not difficult. Okay, now coming to the most important thing, that even if you are seeing that there are 16 chapters, 19 chapters, remember this very important in the study plan. Only I'm telling you that important tip is that all chapters are not of equal importance. You will see that there are 6 chapters, 7 chapters which cover 70 marks of your paper. So it is very important to start and finish those properly, and there might be some chapters which might have 2 marks and 3 marks. So which are those chapters and what are the key points you need to know? So I have already made a video called as hack series, and in which I give the chapter wise weightage. So once you come to know the chapter wise weightage, and if you can identify which are those 7 chapters which cover 70 marks of your syllabus, this is standard, there will be 7 heavy chapters. Finish those, you will be able to easily manage your subjects. Okay, so you will watch next the hack series and the chapter wise, in which I cover the chapter wise weightage. Okay, so this will make your preparation easy and your tool. So I wish you all the very best. As a student, I also worked and I used to study for 13 to 14 to 17 hours a day, and that is closer to exams, which I'm sure you will also do. Slow and steady wins the race. Start with the plan I have told you, with the chapter combinations I've told you. Go through the videos, see which chapters are there, and in your lecture course, also normally I give which are the chapters to be completed and which sequence. So wish you all the best. See you all in the lecture soon.